あ、お疲れ様です、皆さん。
Do you mind if we inspect the inside of the house?
はい。遺体は片付けましたけど、問題なかったですかね。
仏さんの調査はもう終わったんだよな。
先ほど、沖田さんたちが来て調査してましたから。
They really are quick. I didn't really want to expose Rimu to such a scene again anyway. Things working in our favor this time. Things worked in our favor this time.
それじゃあ、中へどうぞ。
とりあえず現場では手当たり次第調べてみるのがいいな。
うん、思いもよらないものが手がかりになるかもしれないからね。
Oh my god. What can I do? You got talk? I don't really have anything to say. Look. Right. Interesting. Looking at the scene, it seems like he was stabbed at in the entrance.
出血も多いようだし、どこからか移動してきたって状況ではないな。
I agree. It's just like Ace Attorney. Obtained information, condition of the body. The cause of death was a loss of blood from a single stab to the heart. The victim was killed at the entrance of his house, and there was no sound of the corpse being moved. Alright. Let's go look at the murder weapon last.
時間はずれてないみたいだね。
I can't see the hands on the clock, so I wouldn't know. It doesn't look like it's been moved. It's been moved either. Man, this is a very nice clock.
船頭は正確な時間を知らなきゃいけないからな。仕事道具だろう。
Yeah, if only there was an invention. If only there was an invention where you could put the clock on your wrist. Makes sense. In this position, the clock wouldn't be very visible from the window. The clock, the chest of drawers, the mirror, none of them were moved, in other words.
わかった。物取りの犯行ではない。
That would be my initial assumption. There's still a chance that they just stole whatever was light and easy to grab.
つまり、どういうこと？
It doesn't look like they took much time to hide anything. So it's likely it wasn't just a crime of opportunity. Great job, Rimu.
微妙な感じだね。
That's not true.
そうでもないって、誰が犯人って分かってないし。
Finding the culprit is just like a game of shogi.
将棋？
Yeah, shogi isn't about taking the king from your opponent. It's about cornering them. True. You can't just brashly attack with... You can't just brashly attack. You have to plan and seal off any other escape... seal off any escape routes. And it's the same way with this. We have to narrow down the possibilities one by one. And once you've got it all figured out, you go in for the attack.
なんか、分かったような、分かんないような。
Obtained information, condition of the scene. There is no indication of the furniture being moved. It doesn't look like anyone tried to cover anything up. So that means that... so the closet and mirror can still be investigated. Right, this.
山辺さんが着てたのと同じ服だね。
What'd you say? I guess I have to...
山辺さんが着てたのと同じ服だね。
Okay. Looks like it. Nothing too suspicious about that, though. Okay.
山辺が着ていたのと同じ柄の服ばかりだな。
Lifestyle-wise, well, maybe he wasn't the type to fold his clothes. What else?
この本なんだろう、福寿草？
ああリム、これは調べる必要はないぞ。
You know, with a name like that, I didn't think it was a good book either.
なになに？いきなり取り上げなくてもいいじゃん。
I'm pretty sure I saw the same book in Hijikata's room. It's probably porn. Anyway, it doesn't look like there's anything else suspicious.
開いた後も特にないみたいだね。
The rumors stay back. Oh no. It doesn't you see the arrow turn red when I mouse over something you can investigate. It doesn't turn blue after you've investigated it. There's no dust on this windowsill. It might have been opened at the time of the murder.
反対側の窓は埃が積もってるし、こっちはしばらく開いてないみたいだな。
The house next door is very close too, hoping it wouldn't let in much of a breeze. Obtained information position of the windows. Looking at the entrance, the window on the right was closed and the window on the left was open. You can't see the clock from the window on the left. Right. Is it the same thing for this side? There's a lot of dust on the windowsill. It doesn't look like it's been open in a while.
反対側の窓の枠には埃があまりついてないみたいだな。
If you were going to open a window, it'd be the one over there. Okay. There was something, but what a gorgeous full-length window. Mirror.
動かした後はないみたいだね。ずっとここにあったっぽい。
We already established that. I see. Alright. Oh, that's a smoke set. I thought it was a tea set. Was Obanazawa a smoker?
使い込まれてるようだし、そう見て間違いないだろうな。
And yet, there doesn't seem to be a smoking pipe around.
そういえばな。誰かが盗んだとかか？
Well, it could also just be lost. Condition item, obtained item ashtray. The ashtray from Obanazawa's house. It was clearly seen. He has clearly seen a lot of use. Interesting. All right. Is anything else to investigate? No. Murder weapon. It's a pretty long dagger. Its owner must have been very concerned with self-defense.
真ん中まで血がついてるってことは、真の像を貫いてるな、こりゃ。
It's quite possible this was a crime of passion. This could be a very important piece of evidence. The murder weapon is a pretty important piece of evidence. I never would have guessed. Or is that not the murder weapon, right? Obanazawa's dagger. A long-bladed dagger. There is blood from the middle of the blade to the tip. You can see the stab wound was deep. It's made for right-handed people, so it would be difficult for left-handers to use. We finished a thorough investigation of the scene. I guess it's time to talk to that girl. Can they test fingerprints? I mean, if this is like before modern day, you know, the girl I met this morning is now trapped in a wooden cage in a dark room. It does look cruel. It does look like cruel and unusual punishment at first glance, but to jail the suspicious is the magistrate's way.
お奉行様、
Besides, this is the safest place in all of Okacho for her right now.
ここでは嘘や隠し事は一切通じない。 何もかも知っていることは話してしまった方が自分のためだと心得ろ。
はい、初めからそのつもりですので。ちょっと土方くん。
リム、ここはそういうところだ。市場は捨て、ただ目的に向かって進め。
See, this is the time when your feelings have to be put to the side, and like I said, what I was talking about with Biru, and her personality test, it's very fitting for this game. Look, what do you? There's nothing here I need to look at. There is a very you can look at her. Time of the incident about Obanazawa. Time of the incident. Last night, what were you doing when the incident occurred?
はい、あの日は夜に一人で出歩いてて、そして一軒だけ玄関が開いている家を見つけたんです。なんだかわからないですけど、ちょっと気になって覗いてみたら。
And that's where you saw the corpse? That's where you saw the corpse?
はい。
Yeah, she also tripped over the blood, you know, got some on her clothes. Do you remember what time it was?
家を出たのが日が変わって少し経ってからなので、1時頃だったと思います。それじゃ山野辺さんと会ったのはその後なんだ。はい、そうです。でもその時私もびっくりして逃げちゃって、今思うとなんてバカなことしちゃったんだろうって反省してます。
Obtained information about the time. It was 1 a.m. when Kawai found Omanazawa's corpse. Interesting. About Omanazawa. Have you met the victim before? Have you ever met the victim before?
いえ、初めて会いました。
He worked as a boat captain. Have you ever ridden a boat before?
船頭？いえ、そういうのは使ったことないです。
何か引っかかる言い方だが、別の船ならあるってことか？
はい。以前父上とエゲレスの方に行ったことがあったので。
エゲレス。ずいぶん金持ちな家に育ったんだな。
His fucking what the fuck happened to his voice?
そんなことは全然ないです。はい。
So, what was the victim like on that night?
気がついてすぐ抱き上げたんですが、もう息はしてませんでした。
You know, I tried to scoop all the blood back into his body, but it just kept getting on my clothes. God damn it.
月明かりがあって血がいっぱい出てるのはわかりました。
In other words, he was dead.
そういうことだと思います。
Right. Is there anything else to talk about? Oh, why were you out at that hour? Yeah, that's a good question to ask. You said that you left your home around after midnight. Why were you walking around outside so late at night?
それは。
You can't say?
すみません。
さっき言ったよな。隠し事はここでは通用しないって。
はい。でも
自分の立場を悪くするだけだぞ。 こんな薄暗い牢屋で最後を迎えたくはないだろう。
Hey, don't. Oh, right. He's talking about prison. There's a jail cell. It's different.
土方くん、ちょっときつく言いすぎだよ。
I thought it was dissing my jail cell. I was like, hang on a minute. This is not an old jail. This is not an old jail, all right?
リム、そういうもんじゃないんだ。
そういうもんじゃないって？
これでも甘い方なんだぞ。
それは分かってるような、分かんないような。
He's doing the right thing. You really can't say, no matter what.
はい。
Man. Oh, okay. What did you do with your blood-soaked clothes? Yeah, that's the thing, though. They never talked about the blood-soaked clothes. You did touch the victim, didn't you?
はい。
Your clothes don't seem to have much blood on them.
これは逃げてる時に会った方の家で着替えたので。
Listen, Kawhi. I think the most suspicious thing is that you didn't report the body. You know, someone you met on the run?
はい。疲れてぐったりしてたら話しかけてくれました。
Was that the first time you met this person? She is young. Yeah, and she just easily... Okay, hang on.
そうですね。記憶にはないです。
What was this person like?
背がちょっと高い女性の方でした。
Oh, hell nah. A woman?
あと、メガネをかけて、そんな模様の羽織をしてました。
Oh, hell nah. That means she's pointing at...
俺？
はい、同じ模様でした。
The same design. So someone in the Shinsengumi? Female member of the Shinsengumi with glasses. That could only mean one person. And where did you change?
それが暗くてよくわからなくて、覚えてないんです。
And in this entire process, you never thought to, you know, report a dead body to the fucking Shinsengumi? I see. So what did you do after you changed? Please tell me you've reported... Please tell me you said that there was a dead guy and...
着替えた後は朝まで街をうろついてました。
Oh, hell nah.
それで朝になって山野辺さんと一緒にここに来ました。
What happened to the clothes you changed out of?
そのメガネの女性の方に渡して、多分その方が持ってると思います。
Right. I think that's about all she's going to tell us. Let's go try our luck on Main Street next.
おお、そこにいるのは新米奉行じゃないか。
No, I'm master... The game is not called the Novice Magistrate, alright?
こんなところで油売ってるってことは、もう事件は解決ってかい？
No. We're not quite there yet.
ははは。東城に毛が生えた程度じゃ、まだこんなもんか。なあ、平賀ちゃん。
そんなことないよ。しめくんはすっごい頑張ってるから、きっと大丈夫。
You give bloody clothing to random woman. Yeah, that's the other thing.
頑張っただけで事件を解決できるんじゃ、そんな楽な仕事はないけどな。
First of all, did she know it was a Shinsengumi? Second of all, why would she just give random clothes? Why would she accept random clothes from a stranger And then third of all, why would she give the bloody clothes she had on her to the same stranger? And then why didn't she report the body? You know. You're right. He was exactly right.
しめ、この人は
Well, Korme, he looks like a child. Well, yeah, that's what you like about her. Ah, this is Tojo, a bum. Well, we just met this morning too. Motherly instinct. You just because Korme looks like a kid doesn't mean she can't think rationally enough to at least tell someone that there's a dead body.
なるほど。つまりリムの知り合いってことか。
Her not saying anything to anyone about the corpse just makes her look even more suspicious. He really gets it.
いや、早乙女さんは一緒じゃないんだ。
早乙女ならここにってあれ早乙女
Maybe she was threatened. Okay, so she was threatened by the same. She was threatened by the woman who gave her the clothes. We looked around, but Saotome was nowhere to be seen.
たくあいつは気配もなく消えたり現れたりするからな。
Which means that the Shinsengumi wearing glasses is the murderer. Right?
きっと忍者の末裔なんだよ。シュッシュッシュッ。
ちげえねえや。
She certainly does seem that way.
どうだ時間あるなら一曲さしていかねえか
I'll have to pass when on duty. I'll take you up on that another day, though.
って釣れねえな。早乙女はいなくなっちまうし、今日は潮時かね。
By the way, Tojo, do you not have work to do?
まっけろ、新米に心配されるほどプロの遊び人ってのは伊達じゃねえんだよ。
Looks like he's pretty good at his trade.
しょうがねえ。今日は帰るとすっか。朝のは封じ手にしといてやるよ。
This morning, the move after the pawn on God damn it. The pawn to G1, bro. Stop saying is this shogi notation? The attack on my bishop was a distraction, and his real aim was my silver general. If I was reading him right, then...
剣打ちですよ、大岡様。
Why are you backseating, bro? What?
シメ君、どうかした？
I turned to look around, but she's already gone.
お前、それ。
Oh, this, huh? In my hand, I'm holding the night piece.
早乙女め。
When did she...
よし、それじゃ頑張れよ。期待してるぜ。
Yes, please do look forward to it. What? Obtained item knight, a shogi piece. It can only move to the square to the left or right of the 1-2 places in front of it. Bro, what do I... Oh, okay. Why am I looking at trees now? The cherry blossom trees in this town only lose their flowers when they die. Until then, they always stay proudly in bloom and bringing comfort and cheer to the townsfolk. Even through autumn. All right, bro. Whatever you say. This main street runs so straight for its whole length. You can see all the way to the end. To the end of it. It's the most famous street in all of Okacho. It's always busy and full of people. Look at the sky. There's nothing to investigate though. Let me click. I guess every shop here has a long history and a stock of high quality goods at great prices. They have to be good to afford prime real estate on the main street of Okacho. There's more? Okay, I was gonna say, if you had to make me investigate every single fucking cherry blossom. Hang on, let me... Interesting. He's got... Yeah, he's got things on everyone. Wait, one of my childhood friends, she works with me at the Nakamachi Magistrate's office, an inventor who can make all kinds of things. The end of her Jit's grip is shaped like a heart. What? This one? No. Hang on. What else do I need to investigate? See, here's the problem, right? Because... Yeah, okay. I was gonna say... The blue top... no. It's not like he's always here. So that's the problem, right? If it doesn't change the cursor to blue, if you've investigated something, right? And when you hover over the thing you've investigated again, it doesn't change to blue. Then it's confusing.
今度会ったら説教しなきゃね。
遊び人の心得たリムにはぴったりだな。
今すっごいバカにされた気がするんだけど。
Or at least yellow. Yeah, exactly. Alright. I can move around. Where should I go? The dorm? Yeah.
あら、しめくんにリムちゃんじゃないの。今日は二人でお出かけ？
My Jesus. Oh, no. We heard, Yamanobe is staying here, so we can speak with her. Also, if you intentionally leave Hijikata out, it'll be really sad.
冗談よ。
しくしく。
Glasses, yeah, I know.
舞ちゃんなら今でおせんべい食べてるわよ。
Well, like, she isn't wearing the uniform. And that's why I'm confused, right? Because I'm like, does she wear the uniform, or is she always in, kimono? I still don't know. Wow. It must be nice to be able to relax like that.
あら、ずっと緊張してるのもどうかと思うわよ。ただでさえ犯人捕まってなくて、どっから命狙われるかわからないもの。
I do agree that persons related to the crime may be in danger. And by the way, who is Mai?
山辺舞ちゃんよ。彼女すっごいいい子だから気に入っちゃった。
Okay then. Who have we met with glasses apart from her and MC? You got the bum. You got the homeless guy.
ねえねえ、土方くん、山並さん一人だけで本当に大丈夫なのかな？
Right? You got her and him. Tojo. And then... yes.
大丈夫って言うとどういうことだ？
なんか心配というか心もとないっていうか。
ああ、それなら問題ないな。なんせ山並さんだし。
Does the MILF's voice sound familiar to you? Of course it does.
それってどういうこと？
山並さんだし。
あ、いいっす。皆さんお仕事
Something like that. Speaking of which, do you mind if we have a little chat, Yamanobe?
ああ、ダメダメ。私そういう堅苦しい話苦手なんだよね。気軽にマイちゃんって呼んでほしいんだけどさ。
Okay, Mai, do you know who killed your fucking master? Is that a serious situation? Is that not serious enough for you? Okay, so Yamanobe.
ちゃんと話聞いてた？まあいいけどさ。それで何の話かな？
Alright, what do we got? We can look around. There's a small pond out back. This looks like the perfect place to just relax. I think I'll go sit out on the veranda later when I have the time. I wasn't even investigating the small pond though. This lantern will be lit at night, but when it isn't needed, it will be left dark to reduce the risk of fires. It features a variety of veneers. Or is that a patina? Maybe a burnish. I wonder how much it would go for. Okay, weird way to talk about a fucking pot. A vase. A soft, well looked after floor cushion. I'd like to fold it in half and sleep on it, but Rimu would yell at me, so I'd better not. We've done well, hit the 4-hour mark. Yeah. The space is used to eat and hang out. It isn't healthy to stay holed up in a bedroom all day. Say that about yourself. Full of everyday necessities. Oh, that was it. Is there anything else to investigate? Hang on. Totally empty. It doesn't look like this drawer is used for anything else. Anything yet. Alright, I don't think every... about Kawaii. I'd like to ask about the girl you brought in, Kome Kawaii. It's fine if it's just your opinion. Just tell me whatever you think of her.
いやね。師匠の家に血まみれで立っていたから下手人だって思ったけど。
So you saw her covered in blood, which means you were there at the scene of the crime, and you didn't, and you waited until after she got dressed. What is going on?
別に殺しの瞬間を目にしたわけじゃないからさ。
The MILF has the same voice actress as Makuda. Oh my god.
今となるとどこまでが正しいのかわからなくなってきちゃったんだよね。
Yeah, but what's Yamanobe's voice actress? She sounds similar as well.
それじゃあ自信はないってことか。
自信云々じゃなくてそれ以外に考えられないってことかな。だいたいあんな場所に立ってたんだから関係者の一人であることは間違いないっしょ。
And Kaoru from Little Joker. We already figured that one out when we looked up Makuda's voice actress. Well, normally yes. That's a reasonable conclusion.
でも結局のところよくわかんないんだけどね。憶測でしか言ってないし。もし間違ってたとしたら悪いことしちゃったなって思うんだよ。
Right. About Tokuyoshi Obanazawa. I'd like it if you could tell us about more about your master, Tokuyoshi Oba Nozawa.
うん、いいけど、何を話すればいいかな。
He doesn't seem to be very upset that he died. First, where and how did you meet Oba Nozawa?
師匠と初めて会ったのは1年くらい前かな。大花町の給食情報を見たんだ。
Looking for workers. So you were originally intending to become his apprentice?
そんなわけないよ。船頭にあえてなりたい人なんているかな。
Well, that may be true.
でも体動かしたりお客さんを相手にするのは好きだからさ。案外自分には合ってると思うよ。
I see. Do you have anything to add, Rimu?
そうだね。舞ちゃんと尾花沢さんじゃどっちが実力上なのかな。
Misaki from Nukitashi. What about Rimu's voice actress?
そりゃあ断然私だね。稼ぎで言ったら2倍くらい違ってたよ。
Kotohina? What? What?
そんなに尾花沢さんってベテランじゃなかったの？
Fuck, you didn't hear that.
素質の差かな。10年の経験なんて1ヶ月で追い抜いちゃったし。
つうことは尾花沢は金に困ってたとかあったのか？
そうそう、そのくせ賭博に手を出してたっぽくてさ。ほら、あの通り爆災あるように見えないじゃん。よく夜になると借金の取り立てとか張ったっぽいよ。
Interesting. About the day of the incident. Can you tell me what you were doing on the day of the incident, Yamanobe? I almost said san.
もしかして私を疑ってるの？
How did you jump to that conclusion? No, it's not like I think you did it. Yet. But even the smallest detail has the potential to crack a case.
私を疑ってないならそれでいいけど。昨日は夕方に仕事が終わって師匠と別れたんだ。その後家に戻ったんだけど、ちょっと眠くなって横になったんだ。だけど行灯に明かりをつけたまま寝ちゃったらしくてさ。それで用心回りをしてた火消しに起こされちゃったんだよね。
その時って何時頃？
それが私時計持ってなくてさ、よくわかんないんだよね。でも師匠の家の時計を見た時11時を指してたから、多分10時半頃じゃないかと思うんだ。
Right. Updated information about the time. Kawai found Omadazawa's corpse at around 1 a.m. and Yamanobe found it at around 11 p.m. So there's the time frame. Right? Between 11 and 1. Interesting. Why did you go to Omadazawa's house on the day of the incident? By the way, why did you go to Omadazawa's house that night?
たまたまなんだけどね。師匠が客のかんざしを落としちゃったらしくてさ。
かんざし？どんなの？
ああ、 これなんだけど。
うわぁ、あんまり趣味のいいかんざしじゃないね。
派手なだけできっとこの装飾は偽物だよ。
あ、ほんとだ。本物だったらもっとずっしりくるもんね。
So you went to give this to Obanazawa?
そうだね。師匠からは見つけたらすぐ届けるように言われてたんだけど、川岸の汚い泥の部分に半分埋まってたからね。洗ってから持ってこうと思ったんだ。
見つけたのはいつ頃だ？
仕事の終わりは日没の1時間前。つまりこの時期は5時って決まってるからね。だから6時頃かな。日が暮れるちょっと前だから間違いないと思うよ。
Why did you finish work an hour before sunset? An hour before sunset?
片付けと船の手入れがあるからね。日没ギリギリまで仕事をしてると日が暮れちゃうんだよ。
じゃあその場に尾花沢はもういなかったのか？
師匠は仕事は遅いけど片付けだけはいつも早いんだよね。よっぽど仕事が嫌いなんだと思うよ。手入れも行き届いてないし。
That doesn't sound good.
おかげで師匠の船は汚いからってみんな私の船に乗りたがるんだもん。
I see. Do you mind if we take this hairpin?
師匠が誰に渡すか私は聞いてないからね。いいと思うよ。
Flashy hairpin. A flashy hairpin in bad taste. It's a knockoff. This was found in Yamanobe, by Yamanobe on the riverbank at Obanazawa's behest. Right. Ome is Hazuki from Riddle Joker. Ah. That's about all I had to ask her. Next, since we're back at the dorms, we might as well ask the woman herself about what we heard at the jail. Here it is. Let's see what she has to tell us. All right, first of all, cat statue. A big old Maneki Neko. I bet this guy brings luck for days. Seriously though, it's huge. You may inspect the chest of drawers. But Felina gazed on him, he decided to stop. Listen, we need to find out which drawer has the panties in it. What? It's packed with small bags, hairpins, books, and sake. Yamanami seems very old, very fashion conscious. Oh, so she'll know about the hairpin? A splendid full-length mirror. Right. It's for investigation purposes. A splendid full-length mirror. Does Yamanami get ready every day looking into this? Interesting. All the windows in the dorms are all of this unusual circular type. The view is so good, I want to leave them open all the time. She got sake as well. On the desk, I mean. It probably would be nice to have a drink before bed. This package feels pretty heavy. I wonder what's inside. You tried to lift it up? It's empty inside. It must be used for storing gifts. Bro, imagine a fight. Imagine Yamanami's face while he's fucking just looking around at all this shit. What a beautiful flower. What kind is it? There's a wide array of brushes in this desk, but no panties. She must write a lot of letters. You may inspect the trash can, but it didn't find anything. The cushion on the floor is fluffy and feels just right. Just what is it made of? Don't tell me there's more. All of the lanterns have the same design. I should be wary of fires. Okitashi no is Kasumi. Jesus Christ. I think that's about it. Alright. Let's stop investigating her panty drawer. Has anyone else been by? Yamanami, did anyone come around while we were away?
沖田ちゃんとさくらちゃんくらいかしらね。
I have not played. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Ixtel. Yeah, Ixtel. Anyone else?
そうそう。お庭にスズメさんが。
Okay, never mind. About the woman with glasses. Yamanami, I'd like to ask you something. Do you have a moment?
なに？
You're familiar with Kome Kawaii, right?
何かの冗談？今扱ってる事件のことくらい私でも知ってるわよ。
Is it IXG? Like, is it supposed to be like X as in and, right? Like Hunter and like Hunter x Hunter and High School DxD and Kiss Sis. No, I know that, but you met her in the morning, didn't you? Didn't you?
あって？私が？
IX Shitel. Right. Yes. You took in a girl fleeing from the scene and helped her change.
もしかしてあの血だらけだった子？
That's right. Is there anyone else I'd be talking about?
だってこんなお仕事してると血とか死体とか見慣れちゃってるし。
Oh, you don't say. Somehow her answer destroys all the tension. So about her, why did you help her?
かくまったっていうことはないわ。ただ汚れてたから着替えさせただけよ。
Like, bro, how could you not be even more suspicious than the person who didn't even fucking report the body?
それにあの子殺人犯に見えないじゃない。
Yeah, but you do, don't you?
きっと悪い子じゃないのよ。
I don't know if she's simple-minded or... So, Yamanami, what did you do with her clothes after you made her change?
お洗濯に出そうとカゴに入れてるけど。
So you're telling me you destroyed vital piece of evidence. Can you give them to me?
お仕事なら仕方がないわね。でも何もわからないと思うわよ。
That may be true, but I do think we should have them on hand since they are related to the case.
しょうがないわね。ちょっと待ってて。
Yamanami goes to get the clothes, her tranquil expression never wavering.
まあ、山並さんはこういう人だ。
I'm starting to understand what you mean by that.
でも私も山並さんの言うことに賛成だよ。
About what? I really don't need more sentimental arguments here, right now. I'm trying to be a magistrate here.
はーい。これでいいかしら。
Thank you. I'll be taking these.
了解。
Ah, they're still covered in blood. The clothes Kome Kawaii had been wearing, they're covered in blood, illustrating what happened at the scene. Obtained item bloody clothes. I mean, I guess. Damn, unfortunately I can't show evidence to people. You didn't wash them. Yeah. What the fuck? Right. Leave building. I don't think we need to go to fucking Hime's room. I'll be in the care of this dorm for a while. The cherry blossoms by the dorm are happily blooming today as well. At night, they're lit, setting the town alight. Is Yamanami the one taking care of them? I'll be in the care of this dorm for a while. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to the jail? Maybe. You got anything new? Nope. I guess just go into the magistrate's office. The Nakamachi Magistrate's office. I was chosen to be the magistrate here. I still feel like it still feels like a dream. Hang on. At night, these are lit so gently to gently illuminate the surroundings. Nothing to talk about. All right, situation room. I guess it's time to look around. The situation room is simple, attached to the wooden to the record rooms. It'd be nice to have a desk, but if we were to open these doors, this would become a grand hall. That door leads to the jail. It shouldn't be opened without purpose. Alright, anyway. I think we found everything. No, I was just wondering if you might have picked up any new information here. Wait, do we really have to go to Shime's room? Really?
仲町奉行所としての実績はまだない。それゆえ、情報を自ら提供するような輩もいないってことだろうな。
I can't blame them either.
何か情報が来たらすぐに同志には伝えておく。ここは任せて自分の目の前のことに集中しろ。
Thank you. I'll leave it in your care. Right. So then we actually do have to go. Interesting. Yeah, I guess. Is there really there's nothing to talk about. My true friend Shogi. I'd like to try my famous ranging rook on Tojo. Right. More lantern shit. Or at least it'd be nice to try. I only brought the books I need. I have hundreds more back at home. I need to do something about my habit of buying every book I see though. Do you read through all of them? My clothes are already set in the closet. I don't think I'll get the chance to wear anything casual for a while though. Yeah, you got that right.
Oi, Shimai!
Interesting. What are we missing? That's the thing.
およ、東條さん、やっほーい。
I guess we haven't talked to Tojo yet, right? Rimmer happily responds to Tojo, greeting him with a Tojo-san's greeting. Fuck! I used San, bro! Tojo's greeting with a yell of her own.
ちょうどいいところであった。
Perfect timing. Aren't you always here?
いくら俺でもここに住んでるわけじゃないんだからさ。
Where do you live? That makes sense. So what's wrong?
それがよ、めんどくせえばあさんに絡まれちまってよ。ありゃちょっと普通じゃねえぞ。
I get the feeling that those words have been applied to Tojo as well, but I'll let it go for now.
しめ、どうする？行くか？
I guess this was what we needed to do. If it was just a little trouble, it could be a waste of time, but with timing like this, it could be related.
まあ今はどんな手がかりでも欲しい時期だ。行ってみるか。
Yeah. So, Tojo, where is this granny?
街中に行けばすぐわかるさ。えらい派手なばあさんだ。
I hope this doesn't end up being a pain.
それじゃ早速行こう。使命くん、土方くん。
Okay, okay. Don't pull, Rimu.
おい待てよ二人とも。しっかりやれよ新米。
What? Oh, okay.
私見たのよ。見ちゃったざますよ。ほんとざますよ。
Did you?
若い女が人殺したざますよ。間違いないざます。
うわぁ、本当にめんどくさそうな人だ。
でも殺しを見たって間違いない。
Two
こ
oops.
の事件のことだな。
You're right. The more she shouts, the more distant people take. Definitely going to be a pain to deal with.
聞いてよ聞くざますよ。聞きなさいよ。この目で見たざますよ。
俺が聞いてやるよばあさん。
あらま、ばあさんって誰のことざますか？
うわぁ、実際にザマスなんて言っちゃってる人初めて見たよ。
おめえのことだよばあさん。
私の私はばあさんでないざます。謝りなさいざます。
Oh no, she's in denial. Wow, it's worse than I even imagined.
謝るってったってばあさんおばあさんとってなんだしめ。
We're going to have to focus on what's important to keep the situation from getting any worse.
だってこのばあさんが。
Don't tell me she actually saw the murder. Sorry if we've upset you. We apologize.
しめ。
土方くん、ここは使命くんに任せてね。
わかったよ。
If you wouldn't mind, could you tell us about what you were talking about earlier?
あなた方には嫌ざますと言いたいところですが。
Right. Imagine telling that to the magistrate.
あなた方文様書のものざますね。
どうしてそれを？
新選組の格好を見ればわかるざます。あの事件で嗅ぎ回ってるざますね。ならばちょうどいいざます。
I'm Shimeoka. Nakamachi's new magistrate. This is Hijikata from the Shinsengumi, and that's Hiraga.
中町奉行所？ああ、あの新しい奉行所ざますね。
Yeah, I know, right?
頼りないざますね。
使命くんは頼りになるようだ。
Yeah, sure. Not now, Rimu.
私は河北ひなざます。
I mean,
お
look,
金持ちざますよ。
at least he seems smarter than fucking Phoenix, right? Alright, that's all I'm gonna say.
自分でお金持ち言っちゃってるよ、このおばちゃん。
で、何を聞きたいざますか？
I want to hear. Not you. Cherry blossom trees like this one are everywhere in Okacho. They're always always in full bloom. We could go flower viewing at any time we want. That doesn't make sense. It's not on the main street, but I prefer small shops like this. Of course, part of it is just because I'm not good with crowded places. I was an introvert. Despite my age, there are still plenty of shops I haven't been to. That The only people who say despite my age are people who are over 50 years old. How old are you, Shime? Just how many shops are there in Okacho? Alright. What are you fussing about? What were you making a scene about here, Kahoku?
そうそう、それざますのよ。聞い
Uh-huh.
てくださいざます。
Uh-huh. I'm trying to.
私見たざますのよ。人を殺すのを見たざますのよ。
Look, just because he has white hair doesn't mean you have to act like he... It doesn't mean to... You don't need to act like someone who has white hair.
人を殺すっていうのは誰が誰をなんだいばあさんじゃないおばはん。
まあいいざますのよ。
She'll let that go?
あの船頭をやってる小娘ざますよ。あの小娘が殺したんざますよ。
I mean, like, she should be a suspect.
あれでも殺したのってこんくらいのちっちゃい女の子じゃなかったっけ？
Remu lined her hand up to her with her shoulder.
いいえ違うざます。あの船頭の小娘が殺したざますよ。
なんだか情報が錯綜してきたぞ。しめ、少し探りを入れてみるか。
Yes, I agree. Wait, okay, I was gonna say, Yamanobe is the criminal? Green-haired girl wasn't emotion-led all. Yeah, but like that's the thing. You can't bring emotion into it. Kind of. You can, but also can't. Right? Just because someone acts like they should just because someone acts a certain way, right, doesn't mean that they're when someone close to her was murdered. I mean, yeah, that's the thing, right? Oop.
もう少し話を聞きたいんだが、その小娘が殺したってどうして知ってるんだ？
私、あの二人に計られたざますよ。
計られた？
ええ、私の持ってたかんざしを見るや否や、すぐに金目のものと目をつけたざます。
Right.
そして私のかんざしを盗んだ後に二人で山分けしようとしたんざます。ところが手柄を横取りしようとして仲間割れをしたざます。そして小娘があの男を一突きしたざますのよ。
Right.
あれでもそのかんざしって
You're very informed. Almost as if you had seen it all.
どうせんざますよ。
I mean, look, the alibi lines up, right? It's not like she was on the riverbed at like 12 p.m. or something, right? She was at his house around the time of the murder. So I guess you can make that claim.
私、盗まれた日の夜にあの男の家に向かう小娘を見たざますよ。そうしたらあの小娘と男が路上でばったり出会って言い争いを始めたざます。
Odd reaction. Yeah. On the street. Did you not go all the way to his house, Kohaku?
いいえ、
Kahoku.
言ってないざますよ。その一部始終を見てただけざます。
I keep replacing the O, A, and U's. You got Kohaku, you got Kohako, and I can't say Kahoku.
だから知ってて当然ざます。
その場で男は小娘に刺されたのか？
違うざます。刺されたのはその後ざますよ。
Okay. But you said that they had a falling out and she stabbed him earlier.
それはそう、朝になってみんなそう騒いでたざますから。
Your story is crumbling to pieces, bro. You killed him.
あれから仲間割れしたということくらい誰でもわかるざますよ。
You accused him of stealing your fucking pin, your hairpin, and got mad at him, and yeah, I don't know.
確かにな。それじゃあその時小さな女の子は一緒にいなかったか？
女の子？いいえ、見なかったざますね。
それでは男と小娘が言い争ってた正確な時間は思い出せるか？
それは知ってるざます。
Yeah?
私こう見えてもお金持ちざますからね。高性能懐中時計を持ってるざます。
Kahoku brought out the watch, almost as if showing it off to us.
うわー、懐中時計初めて見たよ。ちょっと触らせて。
ダメざます。あなた盗もうとしてるざますね。
He sounds very paranoid.
してないよ、ケチ。
それで時間はいつだったんだ
11時半だったざますね。間違いないざます。
Well, shit, that does line up. that does line up. When were they arguing? Interesting. Is this the flashy hairpin? Kahoku, would this happen to be the hairpin you were speaking of?
これざます。どうしてあなたたちが持ってるざますか？
あんたが言ってた小娘から借りたんだよ。
あの小娘、かんざしを返すざます。
Unfortunately, you know, since it was, it's evidence. All right, we can't hand it to you after until after the case. All right. No, this is an important piece of evidence, so we can't return it right now. I said it as a joke.
と言っても私のかんざしざますよ。
Well, you can have it after. All right. It's okay. We won't break or lose it. Once we solve this case, we will return it.
絶対ざますよ。もし壊したりなくしたりしたらただじゃおかないざますよ。
I know someone as rich as you, you know, considering that you keep telling yourself how rich you are, I don't think one hairpin should worry you this much. I think we ought to have another chat with Yamanobe. Thanks for going straight to her. Kahoku calling Yamanobe the culprit. I hate to say this, but
言いづらい？大丈夫。私は小さなことでは怒ったりしないから。
yeah, you're rich, but you're worried about someone stealing your hairpin and someone stealing your pocket watch. Like, if you were really that rich, you wouldn't be worrying about it, because even if they did, you'd just buy a new one. Is that so? Actually, there's someone saying that you're the culprit.
何？私が？そんなわけないよ。
Well, let's just calm down.
ごめん。でもそれ小さいことじゃないじゃん。
Sentimentality? I don't think she would be talking about how much sentimental value a hairpin is if she keeps talking about how expensive it is. No conclusions have been made yet or anything, but someone did say they saw you at the scene.
現場で？そりゃ師匠の家には行ってたから。
Pocket watch? Oh, that was even more explicit.
当然って言えば当然かも。けど、私は天に誓ってやってないよ。
Now, calm down.
ごめん。
What is this, Sprite? They said you were having a verbal argument in the street over that hairpin. She says it important to her, not how expensive. Yeah. And you had a falling out, and that's why you stabbed Obanazawa.
それはデタラメだよ。私が師匠と再会した時にはもう刺されて死んでたんだ。言い争ってたことなんて絶対にないね。
The one who said it was, who said it was a woman named Kahoku. The one who said it was a woman named Kahoku. Do you know her?
河北？ああ、常連のおばちゃんだね。
Right.
常連？そんな毎日利用してたの？
毎日っていうほどじゃないけど、3日に1往復くらいかな。朝と夕方に利用するけど、夕方には買い物をたくさんして戻ってくるみたい。対岸の方に家があるみたいだね。
Do you hear anything about Kahoku from the other customers?
見た目からして趣味悪そうなおばちゃんだからね。よく聞くよ。でもあまりいい噂は聞かないな。
噂って言うとどんな噂話？
Has she killed before?
限界まで値引きを迫るから、この界隈じゃ勉強おばさんって呼ばれてたみたい。
There it is. What do you mean she's not rich?
私の船に乗った時も値引きしろってうるさかったけど、屈しなかったね。それからはずっと師匠の船に乗ってはいつも負けさせてたみたいだけど。
Doesn't look like we'll get any better information about Kahoku. If only we had a little information about the other people around Obanazawa. You'd better check Obanazawa's house once more. Okay, and now we'll go back to his house.
お奉行さん、チーズ。それにリムちゃんも。
Fuck off! What? Almost as if he was waiting for us. Futabate called out the second we passed.
どうしたんだい、リムちゃん。
あ、や、し。
Very.
怪しいって。俺は清廉潔白、出前迅速、落書き無用の双葉亭さんだぜ。
まあいいけど。
Since you're here, that must mean you're following up on the incident as well, Futabate.
あったぼうよ。仲町奉行、大岡氏名の初舞台だぜ。
I'd prefer if you stop sniffing around, though.
まあまあ、肝心な手がかりが行き詰まってるって顔してるぜ。
Stop calling him Fuda? Well, it's not my fault they called him Fuda. Have you heard something, Futa?
まあな。情報に関しては情報屋の右に出る者はいないってな。
Stop looking at me like that.
なんなら有益な情報と交換してもいいぜ。
Trade? You won't tell us for free?
世の中は資本主義だぜ。その分悪い話にはしないつもりだ。
I see. What do you think, Hichikata?
ま、俺たち新選組でも分野の情報は活用しているからな。悪い話じゃない。
Then... Oh, what a transition.
なるほど。容疑者はその3人に絞られたってわけか。
Nothing set in stone.
なら俺の情報を入れると容疑者は4人になるな。
What? Another suspect?
事件の夜に見回りをしてた火消しの話だ。
Okay, here it is.
この家の周りを柄の悪い連中がうろついてたって話だ。
Shady looking guys. Like thieves or gangsters?
そんなとこだろうな。何かその辺の情報を知ってたりするか？
I had heard that Owanazawa had a debt, and he was scared of the Yakuza who were hounding him.
借金。多分それだな。裏じゃ爆中地も多いし、狙われたのかもしれねえし。
That would explain why he was carrying that big dagger around.
どうも切羽詰まってたみてえだな。
Owanazawa was scared because he owed a large debt to a group of gangsters. Suspicious shadow.
それじゃ俺はまた情報収集に戻るぜ。お奉行さん、何かあったらまたよろしく。
Yeah, I will. I guess he doesn't call himself an information broker for nothing.
でも私は苦手だな。
We've gotten some new information for now. Let's head back to the office for a bit. Oh, okay.
おお、
Who the fuck are you?
これはいいところであった。大岡の息子ではないか。
Bro. Who? Ah, yes. The guy. Is there anything I can assist you with?
何をとはぶしつけな。それより、大岡町では物騒な事件が起きてるそうではないか。
Yes, as you've heard. Just as you've heard.
誰？この偉そうなじいさん。
幕府大老永井義明様だ。幕府では将軍の次に偉い人物なんだが。
What? He's that important?
将軍頼時様の相談役でもあって、実質幕府を牛耳る影の大親分といったところだ。
そんな人がどうしてこんなところに？
さあ。
Yeah, I have a good feeling
仲
about
間
this.
奉行最初の事件がこれとは。お主も運が悪いの。
Photos? Who? I mean, listen, just because now that I use window capture, you finally see my the Steam messages doesn't mean you can point out when my mates are playing something, alright? No, it's a magistrate's job to solve any issue that's thrown in his path.
良い心がけだ。
ところで、あの後ろにいるもやしくんは？
あれは永井義明様のご子息、永井光義様だ。
Like the spy I never heard of. Well, that's because you've never played roguelikes, you've never played card games, you've never played games without well, you have, but recently you haven't played any games without cute girls in them.
随分と雰囲気違うね。
親の庇護のもとぬくぬくと育ったからな。世間知らずという噂だ。
なんかわかる気がするかも。
ところで大岡の息子よ、この事件いつまで長引かせる気だ？
As long as possible. Not long. I plan to resolve it within the next few days.
ならぬ。そのように時間をかけているようでは、お主に奉行を任せる意味はない。
Okay, you do it then. Wait, no, that's not a good threat. So that means...
明日中に解決するのだ。
tomorrow?
そうだ。でなければ、奉行の首をすげ替えることにする。
明日中って黙って言わせておけば。
リム抑えろ。ここは
だってそんな無理なんだい。無茶ぶりだよ。
その元気のいい小娘は誰だ？
Rimu Hiraga, a reliable officer and an asset to the Nakamachi Magistrate. She may Orca. You didn't need to repeat. You didn't need to refer to yourself as in third person.
しめくん。
元気なことは良いことだ。だが、わしの決定は覆らんぞ。良いな。明日中だぞ。
Understood, sir. Jesus. Listen. If Ace Attorney taught me anything, you're going to be the guy you're going to be the mastermind at the end of the game that has links to all of the crimes that we will have to solve throughout this game. Understood, sir. If Rimu, keep it together. If you fight this man now, we'll lose everything. Chief Minister to the Shogun lives a whole different world beyond our reach.
申し訳ありません。父上の無茶ぶりはいつものことでして。
This is my work after all.
それではご健闘をお祈りしますね。
ご検討って、だったらあのじいさんをなんとかしろってんだい。
There's nothing we can do, Rimu.
でも本当に明日中に解決できるの？
We have to.
そうだけどね。
We've pretty much finished up our investigation, but I wonder about Toyama and the others. They should be on the main street right now. Let's go take a look.
およ、あそこに見えるのは。
Rimu puts her hand on her forehead, peering off into the distance.
なんだ、へっぽこ3人組か。
Distance. Toyama and Okita look at us. Look on at us unamused. How are your results for the day?
お前に心配されるほどこちらは怠けてたわけではない。
I'm sorry I fucking talked to you, bitch.
それよりお前たちの成果の方が心配だけどな。
へへ、心配ご無用。バッチリ成果は上げてきたぜ。
はあ、それは楽しみだな。
This is why I fucking hate Tsunderes. Toyama responds with confidence. We're almost done with our investigation for now. We can continue this back at the office, right?
了解した。時間もないことだ。すぐに向かうか。
そうだな。ここらでまとめておくか。
あやいさ。
If she was a lolly, I'd be able to punt her, alright? And so we all head back to the Magistrate's office together. Are we just not gonna talk about... Well, that was the plan.
なるほどな。使命君からの報告は以上だな。
Yep, that's it. Kahoku's disturbance, the timing of Yamanobe's movements, the evidence associated with Kawai and the scene itself. That should be everything. I wonder what Toyama has prepared.
それでは、遠山君から報告してもらおう。
はい。大岡から報告があった内容につきましては、こちらも確認済みです。その上で、被害者尾花沢が出入りしていた鳥羽の胴元である大石だ。今回の事件では
重要な情報を握っているものと思われます。5つ半、つまり21時に賭場を開くという情報を捉えました。
へえ、それは大層な情報で。で、場所は
宝玉院浅川院立願寺。
A temple. How inconvenient.
厄介ってそうなの使命くん。
Temples and shrines don't fall under our jurisdiction.
つまり違い法権ってこと？
No, if we were to ask the shrine magistrate or condo.
自社奉行には俺の方から許可を取っておく。
Thank you very much.
でももしその大石だっていう人が事件に関係ない人だったらどうするの？
そもそも賭場自体が非合法だ。どちらにしろ取り締まらなければならない。
そっか。
Don't. One thing at a time first, alright? As expected, she even came up with a plan.
よし。ならば今後の作戦について使命か。
Right. Once everyone has eaten, we'll meet up in front of the magistrate's office at 7 o'clock. We'll head to Ritsuganji together. Yama Okuta and I will head to the we'll head in from the front door. Hijikata will take some soldiers and go in the back.
了解。
承知した。
Oh, this time you aren't complaining that you have to hang out, that you have to partner up with Shimei, huh?
他被疑者の安全に関しては引き続き山並みに任せておく。
Please do.
私はどうすれば？
Make some rice balls for us to have once we get back, Rimu.
もっと役に立ちたいよ。
I think you'd be a liability if you came. Staying here is an important job in itself. We're already bringing a pretty rough and tumble team. I can't take Rimu in there too. And there's a guarantee everyone will come out of there unscathed.
よし、それでは解散。おのおのの準備を済ませるよう